Hello. How's everyone doing? There we go. Everything seems about right. Hello. How's everyone doing? Ah, man. In case you have not been, seeing my posts on Twitter, it has been a busy week, specifically on the hotel, right? And whoa, what the? Hmm. Weird. Okay, but everything seems about right. Anyway, it has been a difficult, busy week. Not difficult, not that difficult, but it's been a busy week. We're getting close to, Christmas, and things are starting to pick up. Uh, there has been a lot of news this week as well, and I hate the fact that it's almost like every time I don't have anything to do, nothing happens. And as soon as I'm getting busy, the whole world is also getting busy. Anyway, as we've said, as I've seen on the internet this past couple of days, Game Awards. I didn't got to watch them at all, but I know that Baldur's Gate 3 won Game of the Year. Hell yeah, let's fucking go. And also Iron Mouse won Content Creator of the Year. Congratulations, you mouse. I am legitimately disappointed that I didn't get to watch it. I still have not seen her reaction to that. But when is the Vtuber Awards? Maybe I can still, save the situation if I actually see when will it happen. Interesting. I cannot find it. when what's the award showed live in December? The winners are announced on Filian's channel. When is that though? When is it? December 16th. Okay, maybe we we have a chance. Let me note it somewhere. Maybe I can still, save the situation of me not being able to watch the Game Awards. I'll watch the VTuber Awards instead. Okay. Noted. Hopefully I won't be too busy. It is exactly in a week from now. Exactly in a week from now. Hell yeah. Other than that, as I said, things have been busy. In Greece, things have been up and down consistently. These past few days, I have been working as, on the evening shift, on the afternoon shift, not on night shift. So the afternoon shift really, made me lose my tempo, you could say, because I wasn't able to be very active, unfortunately, as much as I wanted on social and that. Yesterday, unfortunately, I was called to go earlier at work, and that is why I didn't get to stream. So, as usual, I do not really want to lose streams, in a sense. I have set up a goal that I want to do 3 streams per week. That is my goal. The good thing is that from tomorrow and for the next 3 days, I will have a day. These days are off for me, so I will have time to stream. So the stream that didn't happen yesterday is happening today. The stream that should have happened today will happen tomorrow. And so on and so forth. I'll probably be able to make one more stream extra since I have like 3 days off instead of just 2. I don't know. I'll see how things will turn out. I really want to start focusing a little bit more on my social, media interactivity, you could say. Because streaming is fun a lot, but I really need to start devising a plan soon, or else I'm gonna just be streaming here all alone half the time. You see, I really enjoy it when I have people to talk to, and I really have set up a goal that, I need to start, building a little bit. This is something that I have been saying consistently throughout this entire year I have been streaming, but now I am genuinely focused on it, Like, now I have set up a goal that, okay, you know what? You really need to be more interactive. You really need to put more things out there. You really need to do more and more and more and more. And I'm trying to keep up, but sometimes you cannot really keep up very well when you do not really have enough time. So I don't really take it upon myself, I don't really blame myself. I'm saying to myself, okay, you know what, one step at a time. Fair enough. Let's try our best as much as we can. You never know. It might pay off. Even if we are kinda, going with a wrong foot here. I don't know. I don't know how to phrase it very well, but you get me. Anyway. Disco Elysium. Sunrise Rebellion. La Rebellion. I cannot think. I cannot remember. Anyway. Yes, we got shot at last time. Remember? But this time, but we survived. Also, I did watch a little bit about the other choices of the tribunal. This is how the event on the game is called, Tribunal. Anyway, there is one amazing, edited video, which is called Detective Arriving on the Scene. I highly recommend you watch that. No, not Kim.
I am sure neither of us.
Okay. Do you have anything else to tell me?
No response. He just arches his brow. He's having trouble processing it, believing it even. A moment passes.
What do you want to know? Good. What about me? Good. Let's change the subject.
Okay, let me remember what we were supposed to do now. Check island for bullet traces. Find someone with technical expertise to contact collision. Found the figurines. Find the murder weapon. Yeah, good luck. Check island for... Okay. Ubi said you were to corrupt cop. La puta madre Pioni. Okay. That's why he was scared of you. If you get a chance, call your station, find out more if you dare. Okay, call the station then. Any points? Only one. Alright. Alright. No, we still have not finished any of these. That leg hurts. Maybe if you don't run, it will be okay. Well, don't run then. I will not run. What is this? Looks like she left something on the table.
Next to the stack of bills, you see a note. A few lines jotted down in large, uneven handwriting, just as the writer was about to rush out the door. See you at the return. P.S. I didn't kill him. P.P.S. Gift upstairs.
Alright. You know, in a sense, I was kind of, ugh, from, letting her go. But then again, I'm like, okay, maybe I did the right choice not to, arrest her.
A gift.
The town turns to the staircase, suspiciously looking for any signs of another presence in the shadows above. What could this gift be?
I am not drawing my gun. Yet. But I don't like gifts.
He says he's not, but his hand moves instinctively toward his holster as he studies the note. Just don't walk into another radio trap, okay?
I'll try, sir. What? Come on. My PC is doing some... Okay. Seems it's fixed now.
Relax. Not everyone is out to trap you.
Let's hope so. Since she left in a hurry.
It's hardly surprising.
Yeah. Did she left any more, drugs on the drugstore?
The medicine cabinet is empty. Not even a toothbrush. Pity.
I was kind of hoping the gift would be in here. She really cleaned this out.
Mm-hmm. She certainly had her priorities straight when she was packing.
Nah.
I always took you for more of a drunk than a chemical abuser, Lieutenant Freighter. Should we go?
I am a drunk. Actually, I'm not neither now that I think about it. This entire time, I have not been dying. I have not been doing anything except smoke a little bit. I have been clean ever since you came here. This entire week. Kim, please. Thank you. There we go. Get out the door slowly. Do not get screwed up. The red thread, maybe a nylon. It heads out the room and to the roof.
You see the same two neon-lit shapes, a man and a woman, only now a red thread bisects the room, pointing from the antenna outside to the cupboard on the wall.
This is ballistics. She's left a trajectory for us.
We have not checked Area 3 yet.
A ray of backward motion explodes from his mouth to the roof outside, A prime, to then widen into a radius of locations in Martinez, B prime, B double prime, and B triple prime.
Where does that thread lead?
It suggests the bullet came from the extreme upper quadrant of possible angles, from a point beyond the roof, B triple prime.
Yeah.
The island in the bay.
How did she know how to do this?
She was there that night. She would have known precisely where the bullet hole was in the glass.
She had a long time to think about it after, standing on that roof, staring at the glass.
True.
It also looks like there may be more to her skill set than we know. The question is, should we trust her?
Of course we don't trust her. This is her way of saying she's sorry. I would so much want to say that. Trust her. Maybe this is her way of saying sorry.
I find that hard to believe. But at this point, what difference does it make?
Who knows? Is she trying to tell us the shot came from the island?
Unless she thinks the perpetrator was standing on the ring antenna. That is where the thread seems to point.
There are ruins on the inlet, a sunken seafort, a search through the coin-operated viewer. That's right, I did saw that.
The lieutenant looks out the window and onto the bay.
This is also the only point of origin we haven't ruled out yet.
So it is.
For a second he seems tired.
You seem enthusiastic.
I just haven't gotten a lot of sleep these past few days.
None of us have.
He doesn't really believe this will yield anything.
Maybe we need to go to the island. Let's go to the Kim. Let's go to the fucking island. I'm going to the island. Are you in?
Of course, of course. I'm in. How do we get there? Joyce Messier had a sloop, but she's gone.
Liliane, the net picker. She's tearing her boat.
Ah, yes, of course. The village. Let's go.
Yeah. It was obvious that it was the final area. Like, honestly, I truly believe that the gun also should be there. The thread is tied to the antenna. The man who pulled the shot was a fucking artist. Go to the island, there would be a boat. There should be a boat. Yeah. Hey.
Oh, you're up. It's good to see you back on your feet. Did you like your room? I cleaned it for you.
It could have used more work after all. Just took a bullet for this place. You did? I was too distracted. Not. I did, thank you. Big improvement.
You're welcome. I thought it would be nice for you to wake up in a clean place after you, let's be fair, defended this establishment and its clientele from gunfire.
Well, duty's duty, right?
I give credit where credit is due, and that, sir, was a nice shot. I was watching until you hit him. Crawled inside then. Bullets started flying. Anyway.
He really wants you to realize that he was also on the balcony looking by. In the danger zone, so to say.
But he was. A stray bullet could have found him easily. If you have a field of view in the open like that, especially on a fucking balcony, an elevated area where more people can see you than most, well, you were in the danger zone. I do acknowledge that much.
I wish you a quick recovery. Also, you and your partner are staying here free now.
Thank
This
you.
establishment supports cops. The stay is free, the drinks are not.
Fair enough.
It just felt I needed to specify that.
It's a good thing that you did specify that. Where did everyone go?
Oh, you know, people don't tend to stick around after shootouts. Turns out they're not good for business.
What happened to the man with the sunglasses?
I don't remember everyone who comes here, and many people wear sunglasses inside lately. Must be a fad.
I see. Okay, so I have to mention when it happened, you were right out there on the balcony.
Yeah, I was. Yeah. That's because I'm a badass.
Well, it takes a badass to actually come out and actually specify anything in a fucked up situation like that. Or, you know, someone who's reckless, but, you know, either way, you could say that, you know, it's not an easy thing to just go ahead and do.
It really took courage. Don't pick at him.
If you say it... Don't pick at it. It really took courage, but if you say it as two different words like that, it sounds like there's something wrong with your ass. That's not stoic. Yeah, I guess you are about it.
Yeah, I don't know. Clients were panicking. And also, I guess I sort of found out that I don't give a shit if I die.
Yeah.
He means it. It's not just boasting. It's something he discovered about himself. Stepping onto that balcony.
Alright then.
No problem. They'll come back. They always do.
Yeah. It is what it is. Hey.
Hi again, gendarme.
Composure.
Bye-bye, gendarme.
Bye-bye. Composure? Do I really want to? Nah. I'll think about it. I'll think about it later. Do you have anything to say? It's all about money. Yeah, okay. Also, one more thing. I didn't realize. I'm so sorry about that. I didn't realize in the shootout that I did have time to choose the other choices. I thought I didn't get the time. I thought that I only had one choice per dialogue, right? I didn't realize that. So apparently, when you took the bullet, give me 1 second. Excuse me. As I was saying, apparently in the game, in the shootout, you still get to actually choose the other options while everything is happening. And I didn't do that because I didn't realize that, yes, I can actually, basically choose the other options and not immediately proceed. And, well, apparently in one of the choices you make, when you were shot, the dear guy over here actually wanted to protect us because we took a shot for them. So I suppose his tone will not be as aggressive anymore. He literally says, protect the cop, he's down.
Seeing you approach, the bruised man raises his spear in welcome.
Crazy motherfucker. Didn't think you had that fury in you. But I guess I've misjudged a lot of people lately.
Yeah.
That was one hell of a shot. Hell of a shot. The fucks did not expect that.
Well, they asked for it.
I guess what I'm trying to say here is, thank you for intervening, fellas. That was mighty brave of you.
Yeah. This brings a smile on my face. God damn it. This game, I have to be honest with you, god damn it. The build-up to that. This entire day, you knew what was coming. I mean, the game tells you that they will eventually come in a few days. And my god, the payoff of actually, fighting them. One of the greatest moments in gaming. Legit. One of the greatest moments. That was the equivalent, like, oh my god. What kind of equivalent is it? I guess it is, in a sense. It felt like I was fighting. It felt so special and so intense, as much as when you fight the boss in Metal Gear Solid 3. Well, not as intense. Not as intense. In this one, it was more intense. But Metal Gear Solid 3, it was something special. And this one is not less special either.
This is big. It's as big of a thank you as Titus Hardy can muster under any circumstances.
No, don't thank me. Just doing my job. Look, I need to talk to you. Okay. It's as big as the thing. Okay, no need to thank me. Just doing my job.
Well, cheers anyway, copper.
Yeah, I'm sorry about the people you lost.
Theo was old. I think he'd be pretty happy with the way he went. Never could imagine him withering away on a sickbed.
Yeah.
But Angus, he was just a stupid kid. Didn't realize the mess he'd gotten into. Trusted me. Still, the balls on that kid. Went down fighting for someone else's shit like a fat, angry bear.
True.
Here it comes. The last one is the worst one. He only deals with it by drinking copious amounts of 8% beer. An honest tactic, and effective.
And Glenn was my friend. Best I've ever had. I'd love that crazy homo like my own brother. We're all fucked without him. But what do? This job is shit.
What about the Shanky fella? They were good people. I'm sorry to. We were born in this world to die. It seems. They were good people. I'm sorry it went like that.
Well, yeah. Memento mori. Right.
Yeah. Even though I am against that. Better to remember them by the way they lived. Memento vivere. Totally.
Absolutely. Today, I'm going to get drunk, eat good food, and bed a good-looking girl. 'Cause tomorrow, a motor carriage might run me over.
Or you might die of a heart failure. Or syphilis.
Calm down.
Hey, fuck you for ruining a beautiful idea.
What's going to happen to the Hardy Boys now?
I guess I'll take a closer look at our union members. There's bound to be some ambitious fellows there who'd love nothing more than advancing social democracy by busting some heads. Might even ask Tibbs if he's tired of replacing windows and maybe wants to have some fun with his brother. Anyway, don't you worry. As long as Titus Hardy's standing, there will be Hardy Boys.
Good. Do you know what happened, Classy?
Don't know? Don't care. I'll be glad if I never see that fucking woman again.
Even after all that hell, he's still bitter about her?
You really liked her, didn't you?
Nope.
He did.
Okay. Go then.
He nods and takes another sip of whiskey.
Wait a minute, if I say the
No.
other one?
Even after all that hell,
Nope.
he did.
Same here.
He shrugs and tries to look uninterested.
Any idea what should I do now?
Judging by the sight of you, I'd suggest crawling into bed with a bottle of whiskey in one hand and a big tit in the other.
No. We are not in a good position. Whoa, let me put the model over here. We are not really out of it yet in order to find such comforts, I'm afraid, brother.
Yeah, go pay Monica a visit in Janrock. She's got a knack for making men forget about their worries. Biggest pair of milkers in all Rebacho.
Hell, you both look like you could use some feminine company right now.
Thank you for your advice, Eugene, and you too, Alain. I do always appreciate a good use of the expression milkers.
Oh, by the way, two things that I really need to note. One, PlayStation actually has it gave you this couple of days. It had like again, I think it was anniversary for PlayStation Plus, so it gave a free code about getting some unique avatars for PlayStation Plus members. And somehow, some way, it had the protagonist of Ghost of Tsushima, it had Cloud from Final Fantasy VII, and for some reason, it also had Kin Katsuragi himself. So I switched to Katsuragi in my avatar on PlayStation. Oh, and what I wanted to lead to that is that I watched another clip. I'm afraid I will not be able to see it in this playthrough. Very highly likely it will not be seen in my channel at all, because I will not probably go ahead and play so much with the personali, with the thought cabinets and all that. But basically, Kim over here has confirmed that he's homosexual. And I'm like, god damn. He's such a well-written character that I actually do not really feel any discomfort while hearing that. I still love Kim Kitsuragi just the same as I started, liking him from the very beginning.
It sincerely amuses him how hard these guys typecast themselves.
You're welcome, Bina Claude. You're all right in my book.
So long, fellows. Be good, so I don't have to come back here again.
Take care, coppers. You two look after yourselves now. Death passed on you today, but men don't get that lucky twice.
Yeah, I know Death. I know her very well. Sometimes I'm questioning if I can fight.
Copo Loco. And normal cop, I guess. Good luck in Shamrock. Scars made the best tattoos, they say.
Yeah, I know.
Thanks for getting involved, guys. Not a lot of cops would step into that line of fire, but you did.
Well, that's what the cop is all about, right? Keeping order, peace.
And if you ever feel like the uniform is holding you back, I've got a few vacancies. You'd make one hardy boy, copper.
Thanks for the offer.
And Titus Hardy himself would make a good officer. That man was born to lead.
Yeah, some could really use a man like you, Tatus. Think about it.
I will, capo. That's a promise.
Pour one out for social democracy.
Because the Hardy boys got some mourning and drinking to do.
I know. Take your time.
Take it easy on the drink. The danger has not passed. This town needs you on your feet.
Good point, Beano Claude. We'll keep the vol under 12% tonight.
Okay, you tell me this doesn't taste like shit. What the fuck is this? Ginger, what? I cannot read that. It's French, is it not?
The graffito has been painted over the traces of the fight that took place here. It smells of blood and heavy fuel oil.
Fuel oil? I know who that is.
This was Cindy the Skull.
Yeah. Looks like Cindy the Skull finally found the words for her masterpiece.
The lieutenant crouches, touching the fuel oil with his finger.
Looks like it, yes. This is still fresh. It wasn't here yesterday.
The return.
Does this have anything to do with the return of the Captain Elysium he's waiting for?
Could be. In Revachol West, someone somewhere is always whispering about Le Retour. It's an aerograffito, meant for coalition aerostatics in the lower troposphere.
The return.
The return to her side. The return of light.
Heavy fuel oil.
And blood. Some of it is even yours.
Perfect.
Heavy fuel oil. Isn't that flammable?
Step back, Lieutenant. Set the graffiti on fire with the lit cigarette.
The fuel oil catches fire immediately with an ominous hiss. A bright orange flash across the surface of the letters. Black smoke rises from the burning message.
Wow. Wow. You've been policed, Martinez! God, I'm on my way. Say nothing. Stare grimly into the flames. I would probably say nothing. You've been policed, Martinez!
The lieutenant has taken a small step back. He looks at your face illuminated by the flames and nods silently. Then the fire falters. The flames warmed him too. Not at all in a bad way.
Let's go to that island.
Slowly, the flames subside, the fuel burning out. The air still smells of mazout and springtime.
Hey, old man. How are you doing today?
Officer, care to play a game with the lonely old man? Actually, never mind. Wouldn't be the same.
Where's Annette?
The prick is gone. I can barely believe it. But he's really gone.
Gone where?
Hell, most likely. He was an absolute cunt.
Was she killed during the Mercenary Tribunal?
Oh, he would have liked that. Violent lives ending violently. That's how he wanted to go. Sadly, it was not the case.
How did he die?
His hungry little heart finally gave out. The dock workers found him in the guard booth this morning.
Oh,
Wasn't even supposed to be working for another week, but he just had to prove how tough he is.
Did he feel like he has to prove he can still pull his weight? Doesn't need handouts?
Guess he was about to head home, cause when the dock workers found him, he was wearing civilian clothes and not the Kuketu uniform I saw him in all the time. Sometimes I thought he was wearing it just to piss me off. Now the joke's on him, cause he's gonna be buried without it.
do you think our conversation about his job pushed him to go out there?
No. René was the most stubborn man in Revachol. Nothing you or I could say would ever push him to do anything. The man was completely immovable.
He has doubts. But right now, he just wants to move on and not think about it.
Is she really that bad?
I repeat, an absolute cunt. Even his old army buddies didn't want him around. He was like an old viper. The only people who could stand to be around him were Jenny and me. She saw something in him when we were just kids and she never lost sight of it. And I thought if the most beautiful being in the world can love him, then there must be something worth holding on to.
Did you love him?
We've hated each other our entire lives. So much, in fact, that... Yes, I loved that angry prick. He didn't deserve it, but I did. You know what his last words to me were?
Something mean? That he saw? Some right-wing royalist slogan. Something forgettable? Like see you tomorrow, probably? Tell me. That he's sorry? Tell me.
In Guillaume's time, you'd have been shot without trial. That's what he said to me. He lived a cunt, and he died a cunt. Let's leave it at that.
When people die, you better get ready to. Oh, from Assassin. Here, something to remember your friend by. Give him the photograph.
Let me see. This was 60 years ago. We all went to that parade. Young René looked so happy, and Jenny... I'm sorry, officer. I just... Thank you. Thank you for this little memorabilia. It really means the world to me.
That was nice. A small thing for us, but invaluable to him. He probably didn't even know René had the photo.
Sincere condolence.
Yes, we are both very sorry for your loss.
It is what it is. Part of life, really. But to know someone for 79 years, then one day they're just gone.
I know.
I just don't know anymore. About anything, really. But you must need something.
I want to go over a few things about René, if that's okay.
Yes. What about René?
Okay.
Yes,
He did. I just don't know
Do you know
anymore.
about the dead man?
Everything, really. I probably knew him better than... You meant the teacup in the tree, didn't you? I don't know anything about him.
Teacup? Oh, because of the ceramic armor. Clever.
Okay, bye for now. Time to call my station. Time to report that I was shot and I survived. They probably already know, but you know, fuck it.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Okay, we've been attacked.
Something is wrong. Only static hisses through the speaker.
Hello?
No reply. Only the mindless drone of static crawling through the air.
It's been this way for a while now. My guess is the Union is listening in on our conversations and jamming outward communications to protect themselves from Cronel. It only happens when someone mentions the attack. The rest is unaffected. Our best bet is to carry on like nothing happened. That is, if we don't want us cut off the grid completely.
Is it that dangerous?
No more dangerous than stepping between 3 armed mercenaries and 8 Union men, I hope.
True.
I don't like it either, but that's the way it is. The streets seem safe enough to me. If anything, taking out the mercs made things calmer. For now. You can try calling again. Just don't mention the tribunal. And remember, they are listening in.
They're shutting you up, silencing you. Don't fucking drop your guard.
I will not.
Everything sounds okay. No drumbeat of total war yet. If anything, everything sounds too okay.
Okay. So something is being cooked up, but not just yet. For now, we're safe. For now.
In the cabin, you see a
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Contact me with the stations, with the 41st again.
Just a moment, officer.
10-4, come in, officer. Over.
I have successfully located my 9mm. It's on me now and I won't lose it again.
10-4, sir. Roger that. And very glad to hear it. I will make relevant changes to the report.
I have also found my badge.
10-4, sir. Glad to hear that. I'll write down that there is no need to issue a new one to you then. Over.
feels good to get that off your chest, right? Celebration with beer?
No, we're still on duty. Rabbit Food! Hello! Welcome to the stream. How are you? Man, you... If you have dropped in the previous stream of this game, you would have seen a shootout. Now you're seeing the aftermath. The case is not over yet. How have you been? There we go. Okay, Jules, I've heard that some people think of me as the La Puta Madre Pion. Do you think I'm corrupted? I'm great. Good, you're well, man. It's good you're well.
10-4, sir. Well, there's been some talk, sir.
There's been some talk. What does it even mean? There's why did the mouse just zoom over there? What's the force for? What's the force for? Do they think I'm corrupt or not? Does it mean people know what I'm a dirty cop? Because I am. I'm the dirtiest, most dangerous cop in Evershaw. My reputation precedes me. I want to know what I would never ever do. I want you to know that I would never ever do anything like that. I'm not taking tribes, Jules. Okay, some talk.
I only meant that there's been some talk in the station, that's all. But there's always some talk in the station. You know how officers in Jamrock are.
I don't know, it seems fun. Wow. Okay.
But then again, some of us truly are on the take. It's unfortunate. Over.
Ah, okay.
Ten 4, sir. Sorry, but I'm under orders to give a negative to request for personal information. Over.
Understood.
10-4. Anything else, sir? Over.
Actually,
10-4. 10-4.
yeah,
Roger that.
Okay, you don't really have to say anything more to me. I guess I understand. Hey, Kim, I'm not corrupted.
Yes?
Or perhaps I am. Who knows? Some people believe I am corrupted.
My man, you're alive. Almost. Kind of. Sort of alive?
Alive and limping.
Man, what a day. I missed out on most of the action, but I heard it was quite the encounter. Had a strong sense of finality to it. So what's next? You guys heading back to Jamrock now? Talk is local union muscle were behind it all. I'd reckon the case is closed, even if it kind of turned into a shit show.
The case seems kind of done. Gonna check the few left. I'm still looking around loose threads to tie up. It wasn't the local union muscle, but by the way. I can't tell him directly that it wasn't. Or I can just tell him that I'm tying up loose threads. Nah, it wasn't.
Hey, that's just what I heard. Old wives' tale. So, what next?
Yeah, I'm looking around.
Good luck with that, my man. Ain't easy being you, but hey, you're still breathing, right?
I'll be back in like 20 minutes. You take your time, my friend. Take your time. I met the lady driver on my investigation. She's called Ruby.
Okay.
Is it wise to share information about the case like this, sire?
Maybe not. Need to take a shower. You go right ahead. I also take a shower before the stream.
The lieutenant throws you a quick glance. What are you doing?
Don't worry, I take your place. Hello, Sigma Sophia. How are you? How are you doing today? You're sweeping. you're, you know. You have a change of shift, you know. One goes, one comes back. Okay, I'd let her go. She didn't do anything.
Oof. Good on her. And good on you, too, my man. That's merciful. Downright merciful. You cops keep exercising that muscle, and people will be more willing to cooperate, you know.
He's clearly relieved.
Good morning. Good morning to you too.
All right. That's enough sharing details about the investigation for one day.
Yeah. It is. But we got some XP from that. We have 1 point. And you see what the thing is. I want to open that refrigerator in that... What should I do? I have 3 things to do before I leave Revachol, but I cannot do all 3 of them. For the time being, the only thing I can really do is just talk to people around. Maybe I can get a little bit more of a, you know, a little bit more XP by talking. Kuno, what's up?
Everyone says you started crying in the middle of a firefight and then bled like a pig. I guess that was cool.
Yes, that's true.
Cool. That's very cool to Kuno. Just don't think because you got half your dick shot off and you're an invalid now, Kuno's gonna treat you different. Kuno doesn't reward weakness. It's business as usual with Kuno. Kuno's cold like that.
Feels good for some reason.
Whatever you say.
Watch out, pig. It's a dangerous world out there. But Kuno's got his eyes on you.
What's that supposed to mean?
Who knows?
Fair enough. Thank you, I guess. Whatever. Do you have anything to say?
I'll die before I squeal, pig.
Yeah. Same old shit with you. Is the strike still going? In the... Let me guess, the doors are closed and I cannot really do much about it. Very highly likely that, yeah, there's nothing to be done. But what do you have to say?
The boyardero stares at you with respect, then gestures towards the trickles of blood adorning your clothes.
Danger going with boyardero lifestyle, right?
There are types of danger. The one I'm usually concerned with is lung cancer or getting mauled by wildlife. not bullets. It calls back to an older era where this was commonplace, though. You have a true boyadero heart.
Where is everyone?
Hiding, gathering themselves. The harbor's in full lockdown, friend. No getting in or out, for the time being.
What's going to happen next?
Time will tell. I'll tell Everard you dropped by. I'm sure he'll be glad.
What will you be doing now?
I'll be okay here, doing lookout. Quite the sight, aren't they? Getting to like that red I am. Don't worry about me. I live to alleviate the worries of our brothers. See if any insane killers turn up. Then I'll run. And live.
I'm sure you'll do good.
You know it, friend.
Here we go. Is that guy over here too? No, he's gone. I can finally open this box. What was this box all about this entire time? I have been questioning this box for... Oh, it's just some money. Fair enough. Oh, by the way, I'm still holding my cigarettes. I don't really need any more cigarettes. You know, I do not know why, but I'm still getting the sense that that I really want to open up that one, you know, pry bar kind of thing, you know.
The tear machine stands in the corner. A sign.
No. You need tear to use the tear machine.
Fair enough. I didn't know that. I had the bag before I spoke to her about the machine, now that I think about it. Let me think. I have not found any other tools. I have explored almost the entire river shoal, except the island. But the island, I think, is the end game, right? Very highly likely the game will, you know, will not allow me to return here if I end up doing that. Let me equip the pry bar. And let me see what this is all about.
This orange machine is buzzing like an old submarine. It has a hand-cranked ice cream churner on top and an electric freezer that appears to be frozen shut.
You see, the pry bar is not strong enough. What kind of maybe this?
This orange machine is buzzing like an old submarine.
God damn it. What if I close the other one?
Only the black cable is plugged into the breaker box. Something close to you dies with...
Why did you do that?
I don't know why I plugged it. I just do things without any reason.
The lieutenant raises his... Somewhere, a machine hums along with the current.
Whatever. Okay. We do not have a strong prying bar, so I will never be able to open this for some reason. This will be my last chance to speak to that guy about the, you know, to have some empathy for the guy, you know, over here. And I'm really questioning what, you know, how to, you know, do some with them, you know. I'm just trying to do as many skill checks as possible, right? Or I could just unlock one of the thoughts, I guess. I don't really have to rush, now that I think about it. I could just waste some time reading a book or something. Screw it. Empathy. Oh, empathy. -1 empathy. God damn it. Authority, no. Empathy. Empathy. Do I have anything that, you know, brings down empathy? Yes, I have this. Whatever. Okay, now we put 1 point to empathy and we try one more time with this guy. There we go.
Make way for the master poet.
In his eyes, an unfamiliar longing. Flecks of brown and gold.
Familiar? Oh.
It's hard to say. His gaze wanders southwest, down the street that goes beyond the horizon. The road continues for miles, flowing together with other roads, turning into causeways or bridges, ending suddenly in dead ends, or ramping up or down highways. It forms a crisscross pattern across the land.
Where does it lead?
Above the Jamrock Quarter, in the form of a raised motorway, and then the never-ending sprawl of Forburg, high above buildings, new and old, the air filled with the rumble of motor engines.
Further?
To the old south, to the farthest outskirts of Revachol, through the checkered fields of farmland, upstream to the river Esperance, past Montmartin, the border approaches.
Beyond the border?
You cannot see. It's out of the city. Up ahead, the mist blocks all sight. A gale blows across your cheeks. It is cold. Before you stands a tall lorry driver with sad eyes.
Southwest?
Excuse me?
Really? You can tell me?
Man, I don't know what to say. Not much anyone can do. There's no helping in absence, you know. I miss my family. They're all I have. My wife, second kid on the way, waiting all the way in Diora. And here I am stuck in this shit, so far from home.
Diora?
Diora of the Seven Seas. It's on the other end of Le Caillou, pretty much.
What's like to miss someone?
What's it like? Good. And bad. An ache that brings you joy. I think of them a lot. I dream up these silly scenarios in great detail of living with them. It comforts me. What about you, Copman? You missing someone?
Is that what it is? This feeling? No, it's scarier than that. You're pursued by a hunter, smelling of apricots and sorrow, and the past.
You're pursued by a hunter smelling of apricots and sorrow. Miss my gun. I lost it. I miss someone, but I don't know who it is. No, I feel hunt. I miss someone, but I don't know who it is.
I feel for you, my friend. It's bad enough to know who you miss. Missing like that doesn't feel like it has much of an upside. But, thanks for this. It's nice to talk to someone. And I know it wasn't easy to ask. I hope you find your way through your own troubles.
You're welcome. Now let me change back to the to my good clothes, because god damn it, I do not really like this clothes. It's such a good thing that we actually were able to save ourselves from getting shot at, because I didn't manage to dodge the first bullet. But the first bullet was dodgeable, the second one was not. What is more to do? Okay, there is the physical instrument that I really want to use. Oh, that's right. Why don't we go to the bookstore to see if they have something to say? Hey, I got shot.
Oh my god! Things have gotten out of hand. I thought the psychic stuff was bad, but the crime, it's even worse. I haven't been able to come to work for 3 days. The shop has been locked. No sales, gangbangers running around, shooting everyone. I know I shouldn't have bought a shop in this ghetto.
Say nothing. Stay here.
And you, oh my God, just look at you. It looks like even the police can't take care of all this. Someone should do something about this. Maybe I should close the bookstore and open a psychic studio. Yes, it makes sense.
The fuck
Crime
is wrong
the
with her?
sixth element, you see. The darkest element. I could teach people to protect themselves against bad energies and to fight crime.
Sounds like a plan. This must go on after all. I'm not sure what to think of him. Sounds like a plan.
Yes, what Martinez really needs is more vigilantes roaming the streets.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's a brilliant idea. Thank you, officer.
What the fuck?
I'm going to start drawing up business plans right away.
I was being sarcastic.
In the meantime, do buy the books. As many as you can. They won't be here for much longer. Is there anything else I can help you with?
Yeah, whatever you say.
A small mountain of colorful board game boxes. There are numerous types of games.
What can you do with the board games, I wonder, if you buy one?
Hi, Ace Detective. Are you here for more books?
Do you?
Math. It's really Oh, I thought this would fit you. Like, thanks for helping out. Not me.
She gave me another hat?
Like a detective does.
It's a fedora?
Maybe. It's the hat Dick Mullen wears all the time. Right, I have to get back to my...
She gave me another hat, boys. Oh, that girl is such a sweetheart. Let's fucking go. She had 2 of them, I guess.
That's it. You got it.
Got what?
The whole shebang.
The coat and the hat?
The coat. The hat. The swindle so crooked a Yegman couldn't break it. Yegman. That's either a safe breaker or someone who works almost exclusively with egg yolks. The deaths of Charlie Spillane and Deanna Deneuve, the case Dick Mullen was on. That's what this crooked swindle must be.
So it was the crooked copper chief that iced them after all.
Don't think like a cop. Cops don't solve cases.
What?
They slide nippers on the goons and take them into big houses. But they don't solve anything.
Who does then?
The Dicks, Gumhills, Hawkshaws, Peepers, Sleuths. Men like Mullen and you.
And also gumshoes. So, am I a dick?
Bullseye, a snooper, and a damn good one.
I think I always felt like a private investigator.
If there's any doubt, consult your trusty Dick Mullen book and reconnect with the real you. Him, Dick Mullen. You, him. Use. Modus Mullen.
Yeah. Now I'm Dick Mullen. Okay, so let's see. What's buying a
A small mountain of colorful board game boxes. There are numerous types of games for all.
Wonderful choice, sir. A wholesome family game.
In your hands, you hold a brand new copy of the game, Suzerainty. The cover features a charming illustration depicting a mass of grinning laborers loading goods onto a ship, while a richly dressed administrator oversees their work. The exact location and time period are left deliberately vague, but it's clearly meant to represent the economic relationship between the Revacholian suzerainty and its many vassals.
Are you Wait a minute. We bought Monopoly just now?
The box has a nice heft to it. You hear the rattle of individual wooden tokens and feel their weight shifting back and forth. What treasures wait in store for you? Even before you open it, you can tell that this will be a meaty game of the plastic wrap There's a hiss as the lid slides off. Savor that new board game smell. A mix of
Yeah.
wood, paper, and ink, all wrapped in the sweet must of card.
Oh.
Welcome to Suzerainty, a game of economic strategy for the whole family. The rulebook is sumptuously illustrated and thick as a Gradian novel.
The history seems problematic.
The colorful illustrations depict cheerful workers picking apricots, hauling marble sculptures out of crumbling temples. You begin to suspect there may be a political agenda to this so-called family game. Only one way to find out.
Keep reading.
The instructions are opaque at first and introduce many concepts you're not familiar with. You soon figure out the basic conceit. Each player represents an administrator for the suzerain of Revachol. Your objective is to increase the suzerain's wealth and renown by accumulating victory points.
Victory points?
That's where the suzerain's vassals come in. Each turn, the player collects resources from vassals where they've placed workers. As you leaf through the pages, your eye catches on a sidebar labeled Advice for Beginners.
What is the advice?
Remember, there are many paths to victory in suzerainty, but successful players will find one strategy and commit to it wholeheartedly. Boring, boring, boring. Tear up this rulebook and commit some old-school atrocities.
How's the winner determined?
The actual scoring system appears infinitely complex, with a series of tables and appendices required to compute each player's final victory point total. You skip that part for now.
Examine the components.
You open up a number of pouches containing wooden tokens. There are also several punch boards with other cardboard components that will need to be punched out before you can play.
Check it out. Check out.
In addition to the worker from the Empire.
Oh, those are nice.
Punch out the cardboard pieces one by one.
Each cardboard token makes a satisfying chick as you pop it out.
What? You're not going to offer to let me punch any of them out?
Yeah, sure.
You hold the open game box before you.
Wanna play?
The lieutenant looks over the rulebook before he sees something that makes his eyes go wide.
Holy shit. The average playing time for this game is 1 to 6 hours.
Yes, let's fucking go.
I'm not sure we can afford to set aside that kind of time for a game.
Are you sure? Because I have some thought processes over here that really need to be completed before we go to the island. So might as well just check a little bit our clothing, not for real reason, only to check if we have any suggestions, perhaps. -1, fuck me. Ooh. Why did I became a raving rabbit from, you know, Raymond? Hello? But it's the same fucking. Kim, let's play. Come on, we have time. We definitely have some time.
Is heavy. And what? Does the lieutenant hate fun? Is he the fun police?
How did we lose? I brought 2s. I can't fucking believe this. And I had the modifier too. Who died made you the fun police?
The lieutenant gives you a sour look. He may or may not hate fun, but either way, he does not appreciate your attitude. What is detective work if not an elaborate game?
There we go.
You need logical inference, attention to detail, the ability to analyze your opponent's motives.
Come on, it might help us think of more creative solutions to the case.
I do feel like my thinking has become somewhat rigid. Maybe a little diversion to keep the mind limber is just what's in order.
See? He's doing the hard work himself. All he needed was a little nudge.
Alright, you've convinced me. How do we play?
I read the rules already, I'll show you.
You explain the basic setup procedures to the lieutenant, who seems to be a quick study. You each take your bag of tokens and counters and unfold the board between you. In the center is the crown of Revachol. Radiating outward are her colorful vessels, each one supplying some raw material desired by the suzerain. Apricots from Safre, archaeological treasures from Ilmarat, sugars from the Seminine Islands, and magenta cocaine from Supra Muindi and Sara Maritza. There's also a neat little log to keep track of your progress, in case you need to put the game away and return to it later. The lieutenant goes first. He draws a contract card and moves several of his workers to the Safre territory off the board, and the others to the Seminine Islands.
Alright, detective. Your turn.
You have a few options available to you. Will you try to fulfill contracts right away, or rearrange your workers to maximize production on future turns?
Workers.
Remember what the rulebook said. You'll want to choose a strategy early on and stay committed to it.
Fulfill contracts.
You draw a contract card offering a number of coins in exchange for archaeological treasures. You place all your workers on the Ilmarat territory. On your next turn, you produce 6 units of archaeological treasure and fulfill the contract for a handful of coins.
Money.
Not bad, detective.
But not good enough, the lieutenant seems to be saying.
Of course.
As he completes his own contract card, the lieutenant is rewarded with 4 coins and a round wooden token that he places in the center of the board.
That's a market. It's worth 2 victory points.
Lower silent. Why did I get one of those?
Don't worry, it was mostly just luck. You'll earn some points soon enough.
What is that patronizing tone? You're one of the suzerain's trusted administrators. You may need to put the lieutenant in his place.
I'm not even sure what points are. That's part of the problem. Okay, lower silent.
The lieutenant returns your baleful look with a satisfied grin.
Motherfucker. Well, he is a intellectual.
Glancing over the board, you see several possible strategies. Pressing more workers into service would increase your economic output and help you to survive a possible conflict with the lieutenant. Or you could ignore your labor supply and focus on fulfilling contracts for points and resources.
Contracts.
Those aren't your only options. You could also show your workers how much you appreciate them by investing some of that wealth in them. After all, they're the ones producing wealth for the suzerain. Well, sure, you can do that. It's just not a terribly effective strategy, but then it's up to you.
Focus on fulfilling contracts.
Who cares about workers or territories when the real action is in Revachol? You spend your turns fulfilling contracts for sweet coins and one-time bonuses. After several turns, you have a neat pile of cardboard coins and several units of archaeological treasure, which you trade in to build a museum. You place a cylindrical piece of wood on the Revachol section in the middle of the board. It's meant to stand in for a beautifully adorned edifice filled with ancient wonders.
Don't worry, we can manage.
This is more or less what happened in real life as well. To this day, if Ilmarans want to see their nation's priceless treasures, they have to visit Revachol, or Gottwald, or Sur-le-Clay.
Wait, what?
Well played, detective. That museum is worth 3 victory points.
Now it's the lieutenant's turn to respond. He moves aggressively onto the Safre territory. Soon, his workers are producing a steady supply of extremely valuable apricots.
Apricots.
For several turns, you struggle to respond to the lieutenant's burgeoning apricot empire. Eventually, you relocate the majority of your workers to Supremawindi and Saramaritsa, where they begin producing a bumper crop of cocaine tokens. You draw a new contract card. According to the text, there's an aristocrat willing to trade a large supply of cocaine for a number of coins and access to a rare bonus. Amplified music worth 7 victory points. Oh yeah, baby. Cocaine and rock music go together like cocaine and rock music. You know, this isn't unlike the situation the historical Revacholi and Suzerainty faced in Safre in the middle of the last century.
There'll be more.
Well, the suzerain was looking for new markets for all the cocaine it was producing, and it settled on Safre. By introducing cocaine into Safre under exclusive contract, the suzerain created an extremely valuable captive market for an extremely addictive product.
That's brilliant.
If you could somehow get the lieutenant's workers addicted to your cocaine, you could not only make them less productive, you would also force the lieutenant to pay you for your cocaine tokens each turn.
Can you even do that?
Yes, you can. It's right there in the rules. Now's your chance. Show the lieutenant what happens when he patronizes you.
Wow!
You've reached a critical strategic juncture. How do you respond to the lieutenant's aggression?
Give back to the workers. Sorry, Kim, you're not going to like this. Introduce lieutenant worker to cocaine. Attack the lieutenant and steal all his resources. I'm bored with it. Let's do something else. Time to. So if you could somehow addict to cocaine, okay. Introduce lieutenant to cocaine. He does not appreciate you getting all his workers addicted to cocaine.
With each passing turn, you slowly bleed the lieutenant of coins
Ooh.
as his own workers become less productive and more dependent on your magenta cocaine tokens.
Yeah.
As a matter of historical fact, this is almost exactly what happened in Safre. To this day, fully half of the former Safre Empire remains dependent on international aid in exchange for a steady supply of cheap produce.
Yeah. Don't know history, you're forced to repeat it. Isn't this what they did in the Apricot Suzerainty in real life?
More or less.
Realizing victory is slipping away, the lieutenant launches a desperate gambit: protectionism. By erecting tariffs on your cocaine, he hopes to starve you out of the market at the risk of incurring the suzerain's disfavor.
Shit.
The end game is upon you. Do you escalate the trade war with the lieutenant in hopes of crushing him with your economic might?
This is a gambit. This is basically whoever lasts longer.
Or do you ignore his aggression and focus on building the mighty victory column structure in Revachol herself? Alternatively, you could throw the whole game away by trying to build a public education system for the children of your workers. The choice is yours.
Trade war. Raw material. Then how you get off the gem you've put him in. Realizing desperate gambit, protection by electing, starving you out of the market at the risk of incurring this suzerain's disfavor. The new game is: do you escalate the trade war with the lieutenant in the hopes of crushing him with your economic might, or do you ignore his aggression and focus on building a mighty victory column? Give me 1 second, sorry. Okay. Let me think. I do want to start a war. But maybe... go for the victory column. Launch the war.
The lieutenant nods gravely as you erect tariffs against his apricots and sugar. This is going to get ugly.
It always gets ugly.
With every turn, tariffs are raised until neither you nor the lieutenant are producing any income or generating resources for the suzerain.
Are you kidding me? We destroyed each other?
Even in the best of cases, it's impossible to really win a trade war. But this is far from the best case, and the lieutenant's apricot-powered economic engine crushes yours.
Shit! I should have gone for the column.
Soon, your coffers are empty, and the map lies strewn with your worker tokens.
I hope you learned your lesson.
Never get involved trade war.
Never fuck with Kim Kitsuragi.
God damn it. Okay, that was almost worth it.
Now, let's tally up the scores, shall we?
I should have gone for the column.
Computing the final scores is almost a game unto itself. You each spend an inordinate amount of time making stacks of coins, consulting tables, and struggling with basic addition and multiplication. After double, then triple checking your maths, you have your final score.
I lost.
-5 victory points. You'll be lucky if the suzerain doesn't have your whole family executed for such a pitiful performance.
I've got 15 points.
Yeah.
Don't look too glum, detective. There's always next time. Figuratively, I mean. There's no way we have time to play this game again. Now, let's clean up and get back to work.
You hold the open game box
Damn
before
it.
you.
We didn't win anything with that. Not even experience points. Okay. Fair enough. We still have time. Let's buy the other board game. Do we
A
have...
small mountain.
If you say so.
There we go. I always love doing that with a laugh and then choking to death.
Large letters on the front form a title. Wirral. The colorful box is illustrated with bucolic vistas. The cover art also features odd-looking humanoids. Some short, some taller, some with pointy ears, others with ephemeral wings.
Examine.
Text underneath the title in smaller type.
Shake.
Mysterious things rattle. None of that witless man from Heimdall, fascist dross, hidden behind faux realistic allegory. Yes, the Wirral setting is known for its complicated system of political alignments.
Look back.
A blurb on the back reads, "Succumb to a world of high pasternal fantastique. Unleash your imagination and create an adventure of endless possibilities. Discover the terrible secret threatening Wirral. Can your band of adventurers save the world?"
We're ready to take on this challenge.
Exactly. That's the spirit. All you have to do is read an intricate rulebook. In no time, you could be romping through grasslands with... You pry open the box.
Map.
A reprint of a... It doesn't seem to correspond.
Booklet.
The options are in order of importance.
Okay.
The Welkin. The Welkin come with a variety.
Well.
A grand... The Tueog also come in a few different...
Humans.
They're just human. A very small race. The least popular of the Wirral.
Die.
It's made from some... You don't know much about dice, but this one looks pretty damn fancy.
Take the die.
You place the die into your pocket. It's always... You
Okay.
see a man...
Huh, interesting. A communard.
A what?
A communard. One of the leftist revolutionaries in the anti-centennial revolution.
What's so interesting about that?
The figurine is not a part of the real game setting. I guess someone misplaced it during the packaging process.
Maybe someone should make a role-playing game set during the revolution.
Good luck finding people who'd want to play as communard.
True. Take the figurine.
You pick the figurine up by the base to meet your gaze. The little plastic man stares back at you, his face contorted into a disturbing shout. Then you pocket it. A colorful box with the title, Wirral, in bold letters.
We
It's
cannot
a
play?
board game.
I thought we could play. Fuck.
Large letter. You pry open a reap. It doesn't seem to correspond. A quick. The options are you stuff it. A colorful box.
Okay. Fair enough. We still have time to kill. So let's go do something else, shall we? Oh, and by the way, let me wear actually good clothes. There we go. Can we actually manage to lift this? Or maybe not, because we have a busted leg now.
The barbell waits patiently on the floor,
Head hurts.
like a dog for its master.
No, it's too low. We do not have enough physical instruments. Only 1 point. Damn it. Damn it. And I really wanted to lift this. I could give it a try, but it's gonna hurt if we do not manage.
The barbell
Well,
waits
luck's
patiently
luck.
on the floor, like a dog for
Fuck.
its master.
No! This is gonna hurt. Oh! Damn it! Well,
You
expected.
manage to hoist it off the ground, but the barbell feels wobbly and dangerous. Your hands slick with sweat. Turns out you're no beast, just an old man with bad form. See? See? This place is cursed. Shh. Maybe it wasn't such a good idea to smash through that back door.
Yeah, or maybe these gloves just suck.
Proper weightlifting gloves would definitely afford a better grip.
Yeah. Weightlifting gloves. Weightlifting gloves. Whatever. Let me go see what she has to say if I have the die. Wait a minute. Yes?
It's dark. And the flashlight works a lot better if you hold it in your hand.
Yeah. Fair point.
Right.
Some areas are.
It's dark. And the flash...
Yeah, yeah. This way. Hey, I have a die. By the way.
Oh, it's you again. Are you looking
Shivers.
for a die?
That's right.
Of course. Tell me what you have in mind.
Of the Wirral setting.
That's a classic, yes. A standard role-playing die with plan motives. Now, for the material, most of my customers opt for an exotic wood. For this, I would suggest Elysium snake wood. For 7 real, I could have it ready in 8 hours.
Okay.
Great. See you in 8 hours then. Was there anything else?
No. Okay. What are we gonna do for 8 hours? That's the real question. There we go. Let's go find Cindy. Perhaps she has more to say. Perhaps. Nobody here. It's raining. It is raining. She's not there. Fair enough. Hey, old woman. You have anything more to say?
Give me a moment. Ask away, policeman.
Do you know who lived in the foreclosed apartment?
The hell am I supposed to know?
She really doesn't like those nut jobs.
What's the whole apartment?
Some lunatic lost his mind.
With how small these rooms are, wouldn't you want to break the wall down?
Whatever you say.
She mumbles some. A plaster cast bust.
He was deaf. There aren't many The White Star.
Is his old man still sleeping over there? Will he ever wake up?
The aging alcoholic is still there.
I'm afraid it.
And look, next a groan rises from the man's throat.
Whatever. Whoa, it's raining a lot right now. Okay, I guess we cannot go to the woman. Can we go to the apartment? Maybe
This door is made of no one.
Let's go. There's.
Alright. Fair enough. I guess sounds like running water, someone washing dishes.
The door has braved the elements for decades. The copper nails holding the upholstery in place have turned green from sea air, and so is the knocker, shaped like a lion's head. Someone is moving around in the apartment. You hear the water being turned off and the sound of dishes clinking together. The tenant must be cleaning up. That means you're too late. Nothing more to do here. Better report back to Everard. No answer.
That already defeats the point, doesn't it? Let's get out of here.
Should we actually open the door?
The key stops midway in the lock. Something's blocking its path. The tenant's key is in the lock. The lieutenant looks first at the door, then back at you, then signals you to back up. As you turn to leave, you hear footsteps on the other side. Yes, someone's definitely home.
We should leave and go talk with Everard. Tell him what happened, that we couldn't open the door. Maybe there's a workaround.
We already lied to him. I don't really give a flying fuck. What shadow lies there, beneath the bright gleam? Hey, stop raining. Nice. Cannot play with balls anymore. I need to make some money, so I'm gonna have to sell some shit. What can I sell, I wonder? Oh, hey.
Wow!
Well, what?
A cop limping down the street, bleeding from the shoulder, face bruised, looking like hell? You know what that is? Cool! That's cool!
Nice. Nothing more over here. Let's go sell, because we need like what, 7 real we said. Okay, why is this
What a shirt. All other shirts pale in comparison to the muscular man with antlers and a typical Martinez streetlight sits among assorted.
Between you and me, this is why I don't get involved in local politics.
Well, someone has to.
So it goes. Now, what can I do for you?
So.
Sure, let me have a look.
Armor?
Alright, let's see it.
Godless?
Oh, no, 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 no. I don't need bloodthirsty mercenaries knocking on. Besides, this gear costs a fortune. There's no one.
It feels like he would have accepted the risk if he hoped to profit from it. It's not greed, though. Deep down, he's a gambler, provided the stakes are sufficiently interesting.
I'm not purchasing any more clothing at the moment. Anything else you're thinking of selling?
Oh, the spirit. That's right. We do not need the spirit anymore, now that I think about it. The spirit was supposed to, you know... The spirit was supposed to be used in, as a Molotov in the
Another
tribunal.
time, perhaps.
If you didn't have any, you know... If you didn't have any... If you didn't have your gun by that point, right? Yeah. Still running around. I really wish I could have pulled the car out. Too bad there is nothing we could do about it. Hey, you heard about the shooting, perhaps?
Our tenant, the policeman.
I got shot.
Even I can see that. I told you not to bring your trouble with you, policeman. We've got troubles of our... Though I suppose you took the worst of it. Turns out you were your own ill omen.
Yes, you're right. The men with guns were coming for me after all.
I'm not sure those were the loss of the men with guns either. There are always more coming for your kind, officer.
I know.
Then we'll be ready for them.
Fuck yeah! Fuck yeah! Let's fucking go! Wait a minute. How many bullets do... Only one bullet. Only one bullet? Fuck! Oh, by the way, how many people are dead? People killed 4. You see, the number was 3. But I was the one who killed the guy. Hey, by the way, if you...
Officer, what happened? You're limping. Why are you limping? You look terrible.
Well... all in a day's work.
She sounds almost disappointed with you, reprimanding you for falling and hurting your knee.
But shot Nepal, that was pretty badass. You would have liked me. Some people hurt me. I want to talk to you about something else. You're both... You seem angry. Why?
Look at you. You can barely walk.
Yeah, some people hurt me. Yeah, some people hurt me.
Is this from the shooting in town? We heard gunshots. Not that we don't hear gunshots all the time, but they were closer than usual.
There was an exchange of fire on Rue de Saint-Guylaine. It's nothing to be worried about, madame.
2 dead, 1 in the hospital.
So you're a killer? That's good, I guess. I guess. Better than being dead.
I was a killer long before this happened. I'm not a killer, I'm a cop.
Hi. I guess you are. I understand that's how it goes.
Well, they don't give you a service weapon for fun, you know.
Of course. Can I help you with something?
That's my mortgage in the sea, by the way.
Oh. That's good to know, I guess. Why is it in the sea?
Nah, that was an accident.
This calls for a funeral, if you ask me.
You are suggesting we honor the carcass for former motorcade?
Aye. Feels deserved, don't you think? Falling in the line of duty like that and all?
Maybe I should.
Why odd? Our things are a part of our life world. They're made with our human sweat and they share human history.
Life world? Someone's been reading up on last century Gotvaldian philosophers.
I mean...
Oh yeah? You won't even be able to get it out of the water before early June. And where are you going to bury it? Who to invite? Take it from someone who's been through a few funerals. It's easiest to just leave them there and...
That's all we have time for right now anyway. Come back here in June and see how you feel about it then. It's not like it's going anywhere.
It's a pity we don't get to do more frivolous side activities like, you know...
Yes, that is a pity. But for now, let's focus on the things we do get to do.
You like the Capri funeral idea?
That won't be a problem. It's wind still and the tar just dried. We've got 2 days of relative sunshine ahead.
Okay. What's on that island?
Used to be some kind of fortification there before the war. For the communards. An anti-aircraft gun, I think. Bombed to bits in the landing. I haven't been there myself. Always steered clear of it.
Hasn't been there herself. Who has then?
You said you have been there yourself. Who has then, if not you?
My husband used to drink there. Him and his drinking buddies. Always seemed like a bad place to drink to me. People died there during the landing, you know. My mother told me.
This must be one of the many fortifications that was used in the dying days of the revolution against coalition forces before they took this city.
The kids sometimes go there too.
Kids?
The twins. God forbid they bring the girl along on some rickety barge.
Can we maybe ask your twins about that place before we go?
Be my guest. They've a strange way of talking. See if you can get anything useful out of them. I seldom do.
I got a bacterial infection.
I'm sad to hear that. Take care of that with Ether, will you? Don't get too many RCM men round here. Be sad to lose the first one.
That's cool. You boasting your bacterial infection like that.
Thank you. Is there anything I should know about getting there?
Well, most of it's sunken. Underwater. That means concrete underwater. Cut your boat if you're not careful. Be sure to enter from the south side. Water's deep there.
Aye, Captain.
Can we borrow your boat?
If you promise to bring it back. And no scraping the hull. I just got it nice and yellow. And no drinking on the boat. And no joyriding either.
Don't worry.
Of course, ma'am. It's only for a day or two. Official police business.
Aye.
The crow's feet disappear.
Thank
from
you.
the
We'll
corner
use this
of-
together then.
Please be conservative with the fuel, will you?
Yeah, be seeing you. Hey, you went to the island? Kids. Kids.
The scruffy-haired
Zoomers.
little boy kicks a stone while the other watches him do it.
Is little Lily your sister?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
You're about to you're up. That's it? You're being laconic about it. Laconic? Talking about Laconia at a time like this? Yeah, I'm a Laconian. I do love that, actually. Laconic indeed.
It doesn't look like he knows what that means.
It means that you are like a Spartan. You do not talk a lot, you're just straightforward. Oh well, anyway. You're about a Laconian, basically. It comes from the Greek lakonikos, which basically it's a phrase of being a Laconian man and speaking a Laconian way. Which is basically one word, as stoic as possible, straightforward, nothing else. We must be Lillian's twins.
Lily's mum.
You've been to that island?
On that island?
No, some other island, of course. That one. Yes, that one. I need to know what's there.
That's, nothing. It's just a seafort and some plants. You can take a raft there. It's great.
What?
And we make a fire. We make a fire. Gather the sticks for the fire and bullets. Or not real bullets, empty bullets.
Bullet shells. There are a lot of them left over from the war.
You mean
But this could be important.
Shells?
I don't know what these are.
What then?
They're lights. The fire guy comes and asks us to put the fire out.
They must mean a human being on that island.
Someone lives?
But it's cut off.
No. Yes.
Let's go with yes.
Why is he the fire guy?
Because he asks to put the fire out.
Why does he ask you to put the fire out?
I don't know. He doesn't like it. He don't like people to be there. You shouldn't go.
I'll think about that.
Yes.
Something about lights?
I don't know.
Did you mean there are electrical lights?
Yes.
Is there anything else you can tell me about this guy? Age? Does he live there? Anything?
No, he doesn't live there. No, he lives there. Been there twice, 2 times. He doesn't live there. He isn't there sometimes.
Anything else? What does this guy look like?
I don't know.
How come?
We ran. He just yelled we shouldn't be there.
Your father used to go there.
Our father killed himself.
Okay, that's a nice thought.
Don't say that, he didn't.
Your father did not kill himself.
I don't know. Doesn't even have anything to do with this, you. Father isn't the fire guy.
The two things are unconnected. Your question didn't make sense.
Yes, it did. Yes, yes, it didn't make sense. Yeah. Is that all you know? Is there anything more you can tell me about the island?
There's
What?
Lights, fire guy. We should check up on that island.
Does the girl have to say anything?
Is that the phasmid? It looks like the phasmid, leaning against the wall.
What?
Wait. What if this is the fishing rod situation all over again?
You're not going to be fooled again.
Fine. It's not a phasmid. It's not even organic. Just a fire iron resting by the fireplace. But where's your sense of wonder, man?
Where is it? I wonder. What happened to it? Is that the phasmid?
Hello, mister. Yes. That's nice. Yeah, they look the same. They look... It's
Lambie is a stuffed lamb.
Yes. Lammy has lived a long life.
Surely?
No.
I think she means revolutionary.
Yeah, bye.
Bye. Okay. One last thing. We need to check the church to see if we can actually put the I'm stuck. Put the figurine on the, give the figurine to the woman. I don't know why I need to give a revolutionist to a woman, but revolutionist, a communard, actually. But still, can we open...
The mother of humanism. Why? That does seem to be a problem. I don't know. What are we thinking of? Part of your mind has gone on to other things already. Only a strange little sadness remains. The mother of humanism towers up.
Yes, we all are. Her name, body, and rule are synonymous with humanism. It's not spiritual.
But. Fuck. Harry Dubois, Lieutenant by two times refrigerator. Yeah, whatever. Anyway, can we do shit
Yes,
with you?
what is it?
Can you...
You told them to leave? Didn't think the cops in this place. The Swallow, you mean? What about it? Great. Thanks. I brought them here. Great.
Okay. Contact microphones. What are you talking about? Okay. Unfortunately, there is nothing more to be done here. Unfortunately. God damn it, we still have to wait. Might as well just waste a day.
The edges of the pages are worn and smudged. A lot of people have read about the devil. The jacket copy. He is ambushed. You open the book to a random page. Man, his arm. Good God, this is some retrograde. You flip to the copyright page. Berserker rage burns. Man from Heimdall ride the steel muscles of man from Heimdall gleam in a passage. Thines, I have grand plans for you, man from in the to find out what happened.
Okay, there we go.
The
Finally.
Insulindian miracle.
Finally.
It's easy. You know the poem by heart because you were taught it at school. It is one of the Volta Dolmar mantras repeated on the voyage that lead to the discovery of the Insulindian Isola. And the words mean, nothing will be changed about the light. Colors like gray and brown, all printed on top of each other. I found a blank white spot. All the others looked up. What a beautiful day. What beautiful weather. But all I heard was the printing machine. What strange words to celebrate a new world.
All white checks unlocked. Hell yeah.
Motorway south.
Oh, whoa, what the? We have one more. Nice.
The lone vector stretches in your mind's eye into the wild pale yonder, for an unimaginable distance, forgetting, until you can no longer remember anything. No cities, no mountains, no oceans, and finally, no vector. Nothing remains. A blank space with no point of reference, where only one type of motion is possible. The motion of a human throat, swallow in, and then it comes to you. To reach the end of the motorway south is to be unborn. You've had this thought before, while aimlessly wandering the streets of Jamrock. A lost piece of the man you were. A dark hope.
Okay, and this one is close to be done in 7 minutes.
Large letters. You pry open the box. In a colorful box with the title. Text underneath the title. A colorful box. You pry open. The options are in order. The Welkin. The Welkin cup. You stuff it back inside the box. A colorful box with...
Okay.
Date of birth generator. You were born in the year 07. In the last year of the commune of Revachol, right before it fell, in the old military hospital on the ground floor, where people usually came to die during a snowstorm. The revolution had about 1 year left to go, and the fires were still burning bright. There were explosions in the blizzard. This was 44 years ago. You are 44 years old. The bloating might never leave your face, but beneath it, you still have some years. You still have some hope.
44, it's not that old. Learning cap for logic grade 4. -1 difficulty to all physique passives. Passives? What do you mean? Physique passive. -1 difficulty to all physique passives. So you're telling me that physique now it's a little bit easier. The checks, I mean. Excellent. It doesn't say what age we are over here, unfortunately. But 44 years old is fine. And we do have a lot of points on a lot of, you know, on a lot of okay. I just realized the sound. The clicking. Wow. What if we call her again? Is it bad time to call her now?
A metal payphone under a yellow plastic dome. There's a bitter cold. Life is garbage.
There's garbage. Oh my god. Can we... Fuck! Why am I doing this?
You dialed the number again, as you've done many times. You remember it well now. 001.
I mean, we could at very least hear her voice one last time.
17
to tell her that we got shot at least.
451.
I don't know why I'm doing this to myself.
451. 451.
I really should not do this.
Calling.
Still calling.
Calling.
Calm down.
And calling for who knows how long. But no one answers. You need to insert more money to call again.
She will not answer.
A metal payphone under a yellow plastic dome. This life is garbage.
You want my money? Yeah, no. I will not go aggressive over it. I wonder what will happen if I go by the die. Well, perhaps we should actually not waste any more time for the time being. We can go get the die all the time. Let's go use the boat to go to the island. How about that? I really hope it is not the end game. The island, I mean. The very, very end game. Like, I mean, I really hope I can return here. If possible. The island will be right there, huh? Yeah, this is where the island will be. Okay. Let's go to Martinez real quick. And do the white check. The white checks. What was the white check for him?
Hi again, gendarme.
Oh, composure. And for some reason the white check is not unlocked.
Bye-bye, gendarme.
I thought the bonus I had on this guy was that all white checks unlocked. Yes. What? Forget it. Okay, you know what? Let's go to the island. Actually, oh my god, what time is it? Oh shit, it's actually late. Okay, screw it. I guess we will not be going to the island today, boys. I really need to go. Need to get prepared a little bit. I didn't want to keep this stream too long. Oh shit. Wait a minute. This is the point. Oh, that's right. This is exactly before the tribunal. Wanna play the tribunal one more time? We could. But first, okay. Let me save over here. And let's speedrun a little bit the tribunal to see how fucked up it can go. Well, I will do it a little bit fast, but I'm not actually gonna, do it on purposely. Okay, load. Let's see. Tribunal. It seems like everything is about right. Also, can we use the horrific tie? Oh, there we go.
I'm all out of shits to give.
Would you
shut up? You're not.
There's something very.
Shh. This is a misunderstanding. The Kept. You are.
He
peaceful.
Ness. Fuck. This third one. He is the most dangerous of them all. Heavily armed. The lieutenant is genuinely worried for his life. You should consult him before getting in there.
The mercenary.
He doesn't want a sound strategy.
Get lost, comedian.
Pig fuck!
Cross your arms.
You're probably gonna get killed too. I think I'm gonna kill you. I didn't think I had it in me to kill a cop.
To your left, you hear the lieutenant cock his gun.
No one is going to kill anyone.
With a wordless gurgle, the leader gives a small nod to the helmeted man. No, it's okay. Soften him up and trust the others to attack if it comes to that. Even if it comes to a fight, it's always a good idea to drag it out. Peace. Always peace. It has worked thus far. Start with the first idea you have. Move down from that. please.
Okay. I really want to see the other choices, so...
Rude. Rude.
All of you cunts inside out.
Was that rude?
Rip you open.
The gunner. The raddest. What do you think he does?
I'm a killer too. He tends to the stables.
What are we waiting for?
Hold your fire! Wait for my command.
He is not used to commanding or leading. He feels uncomfortable. He'd rather shoot to kill.
They didn't do it.
Yeah? Who did
Classy.
that? The bird. You're fucking telling me a bird killed our cub?
So the shot was meant for her.
She used to work in industrial espionage.
You think I'm fucking stupid? How about the kid?
Listen, please.
He's gonna do it. He's gonna shoot her. The Hardy Boys confessed to hanging him. All together. Titus said we took him out back and hanged him.
They didn't confess.
You're lying.
You heard wrong. Your friend wasn't hanged. He was shot. We found a bullet in his head.
When they confessed, they were lying.
Fucking liars.
The shot rings in your ears. A low, tinny ring. Then the young woman stands.
I missed.
I know what I heard, Court.
That doesn't sound good. You need... What topic?
Yes.
Yeah? So what? You should be drunk too. It's insane how long it's been since your last
They're all ghoulish
Get
took to the
one in.
desert.
Stupid shit. I know what you're doing. Fuck. It's not gonna work.
Enough already!
Interrupt me again and I will execute you on the spot, Lance Corporal. You think I care what that company cunt thinks?
He's going to be mad when she wears here.
She's fucking gone! Stay cool! The company bitch is gone.
Guys!
Hold your ground. Any more of you run, I'll shoot
Left.
you myself.
They're afraid. All of them. No, the rest will stay. They would... Alright, here we go. This is an illegal tribunal. Krenner would never sanction.
Pops! You have no idea about the rights Crenell extends to. If I fuck and kill you, hang you to that streetlight, no one's going to get...
Okay, it's not much. But he's thinking about something else. And his hand is off the gun. This did something. Dangerous. Ask about him first. You don't want person...
Yeah, Sergeant...
As he click. No. Probably foster brother.
For killing, maiming, and humiliating.
No, that
He
name?
sways.
He wasn't my fucking brother.
Beaten by a foster parent or someone on the farm.
Same.
Okay, good.
Who?
We researched.
This
It's a mind fuck, Corty.
open fire. We can't have that.
Fuck the...
We've heard it.
Yeah. If Layla...
Ready to open fire.
Baby, it was creepy. Fine, I know what...
Big talk, but that leaf compactor won't...
Who the fuck...
Glacia, the woman upstairs. Where is she?
She left! She left!
We should have arrested her.
You can feel our...
Hey, Bush!
She's gone.
Man.
Forget about it now.
Stand there quietly. No. Let's go. The best moment. Ooh.
A plume of smoke and fire erupts from the gun, and your hand goes numb from the explosion.
Look through the smoke.
The smoke drifts west with the wind. You hear the plaza erupt in violence, slow, like a waterfall in reverse.
Look at Cortinel.
There is a hole in his cheek. Blood gushes out as he stumbles backward, eyes filled with rage and disbelief, gurgling, muttering something unintelligible. To your right, the killer raises his rifle and takes aim at you. His moves are steady, but the long barrel of the rifle sways slowly.
You see? My reaction speed is so low. By the way, when he says that he says something unintelligible, He actually says, shoot them, but he cannot. If you had high enough perception, I think, high enough hearing, you can actually do understand it. Where's Kim?
From the corner of your eye, you see the lieutenant raise his pistol and aim it at Rude. He's trying to find a straight line of sight before the rifleman can take you out. In the background, the leader staggers.
Blink thing.
You stare down the barrel of the gun. You see Rude's mask behind it, his eyes in the slit of the helmet, like a camera lens, focusing on you. 0.4 seconds remain. There are 6 little black dots in the tip of the barrel, like a honeycomb. This is a knock cannon. It shoots 6 rounds in one pull of the trigger. God, you're so frail. Too frail to think further. Time is running out. A low shot rings. You feel a tapping, like rain on your chest plate. Heavy drops of rain. Then the sound of dice rolling as the cuirass distributes the shot evenly from plate to plate. You got hit. The armor took most of it, but still your ribcage burns. Feels like blood is slowly seeping into your lungs.
God, please.
He's aiming for the eye slot in Rude's helmet. An extremely difficult shot.
The impossible shot is one of the best.
2 shots ring at once. One from the lieutenant's pistol, and the other from DePaul's.
Kim, did he hit
It's
them?
aimed at the lieutenant. Blood gushes from the helmet's eye sockets as Rude staggers back, disoriented. The sounds coming from his helmet are not human. An unbelievable shot from the lieutenant. Glenn, dying in a puddle of blood behind you. His mangled torso has 2 gunshot wounds. Blood gushes out of them like red geysers. Oh God, watch out. You see 2 crazed eyes stare at you through all the smoke and the panic. With blood gushing from his face, the man raises his pistol at you. Then he squeezes the trigger. The look of vengeance, framed in blood, lips shaking. This is the last thing he'll do on Earth. But he will do it. He is your end. Here it comes. Death.
You see, this is truly, even if you had reaction speed maxed, this is not possible to dodge. It's scripted. But it's always a nice thing to try. Damn. But from this point on, I want to hear what they have to say.
You can't. There is no time. Something inside your pelvis explodes. The pain is too immense to scream.
Listen through the
pushes
darkness.
The Hardy Boys are screaming, fighting, dying. Someone jumps over you. Nearby gunfire shatters glass.
Stop! The cop! Protect the cop! He's down!
You see, Titus did care.
Feels slick and warm with blood. The pain is too strong to know what has happened there. Even clutching to your consciousness takes everything you got.
What parts of me are missing?
Most of what's down there.
Oh God.
It's all gone. Open your eyes now. You have to see what's happening. No. It's just a fair. Even if... Who cares? No one wants you anyway.
What do I see?
Nothing. A persisting darkness. Dancing lights of pain. Distant shadows cast by them. Like a hellish play.
You're bleeding out.
There's a white shadow that smells like apricots. It's always there.
Stay with me.
She would have started loving me when I got there, now she won't. I can't forget even when I'm drunk.
Yes, keep talking. You hear me?
But you can't. It's so hard. A slender white shadow towering. Someone
just appears
stands there, raising her pistol at him.
No!
The lieutenant does not see it. No, you scream. Behind you, from your bloody lips, your eyes are full of fear. There is no room for hesitation. The lieutenant turns around and fires. his body falling on yours in the course of the motion. You hear a faint scream, a woman's. Then the sound disappears, like someone pressed stop on the tape.
This is death. One more door, baby. One more door.
The fight? There is no fight. The fight
Give me 1 sec.
is over. It was lost 1,000 years ago. You have laid here forever. Keep falling deeper. Take the door.
One second, I need to come back, okay? Give me 1 second. Alright, I'm back.
He's not taking it. His body is not taking it. Oh God, no. He's not disintegrating. He's swelling up instead. Over the hours. Hurting. moaning in his sleep, and rotting, and being disinfected, and smelling of drugs, and feeling saliva in his mouth, drifting in painkillers, thrashing in his wound sleep.
He can't go. Not before the case is solved.
I love that the volition just comes out as a special voice.
There is a radio in the distance. A radio of the world. Playing sounds. Good morning, Elysium. Soon you will return to the world.
Hours turn to days. Soon we will get up again and go through it again. Finally, we know what the infernal engine was outside. The clarion call. It was him. He is the infernal engine. He never stops. He only gets worse.
Is he talking about Kim?
You see the lieutenant's familiar shape in the orange jacket. It's nothing. You're alive.
I'm alive.
Sunrise, Parabellum.
Sunrise. What happened?
What happened? You shot the major in the face. A firefight ensued. Yes.
A blood-stained killer.
I'm a killer.
You're an officer of the RCM. As retaliation, the rifleman tried shooting you. He hit the cuirass. I heard it go off. I was looking for a clear line of sight to...
He sounds a tiny bit sorry. He did not find it before you got hit.
I shot and wounded him, while Glenn took a bullet in the spine.
This is not the first person to die in his place.
Titus, Fat Angus, and Theo charged. Angus and Theo did not make it. They both died before they made it to intensive care. Titus survives. So do Alain and the musician. I forget his name. Yes, he's still alive too. You were bleeding out by then. I think you said something about your wife, and you warned me. I was able to disarm one of them, the Pole, before she got a jump on me.
Thank you.
I killed her. And that's what happened.
So she died. The one who survived was the... Oh, I thought she was the one who survived. I've forgotten about that. They're all dead, all three of the contractors?
The Pole was the last to die. Evrard had their bodies returned to Crenel for a funeral. The company is yet to retaliate. Because we deterred them? Maybe they are simply taking the...
He nods.
This is the one. 3. Glenn, Theo, Angus. The fat one. He took a lot of bullets. And Theo, he was just too old for combat.
Damn.
All.
Disaster. Total shit show, Kim.
Yes, officer. 7 people are dead. It's not a success.
6 people are dead. Anyway. 7, he says 6 are actually...
But what's done is done. And we are still alive.
He did not expect you both to survive.
Okay. But we did survive. And the next one, we're gonna travel to the island. But for now, I need to bid you farewell, everyone. Thank you all so much for watching. Thank you so much for dropping by, Rabbit Hood, Sigma, Sophia. Thank you so much for dropping by and saying hi. I need to go. In a few hours, I have my voice lessons. I'll stream again tomorrow. But tomorrow evening. So it will be approximately in... I guess I will stream tomorrow 9 p.m. or 10 or maybe 8. I'll see how I will feel about it. So yeah, expect that I'm gonna be back like in 30 hours. I'm gonna be back streaming in 30 hours. Bye bye. Later. Have a good day. See ya. Thank you so much for dropping by, as I said before. Appreciate it. Later.